28. All of you under Field Marshal. Throw you into here, I guess. Do we even have enough commanders for this? I don't. I can promote somebody easily. You need to get rid of some of these divisions, though. 4, to be exact. Assign you under, this dude. It means he's not fantastic, but he's better than nothing. So send 1 to you. We'll take 4 off of this front. Does anyone need 4? You can't hold 30, so you're good. The rest of you, though. Like, what fronts even are there anymore? The number of fronts is quickly shrinking. So I guess I'll assign you to this guy. Delete this line. And I'll just have this entire army be a front, like here. And you just push your way south. Still need to, of course, we still need to take care of the Mediterranean, or not Mediterranean, the Caribbean. Do I have a tank? Not really. But actually, we can't do it this way. You need to be on the entire front, at least until reinforcements arrive. Yes, you just hold on there. Switzerland. We're just going to immediately declare war on you. Calling in France. And this is already our territory, so that's fine. And then after that, probably Argentina would be our next target. Siam is in the co-prosperity sphere. But they refuse to actually join the war. How long would Argentina take to just fight against? 110 days. You know what? Then we'll do Siam next. Switzerland has joined the Allies. Not a huge surprise. And you guys have room. So one of you guys is going to go to Siam for sure. You will be our army that's going to invade these handful of troops left. You, I guess, send you down to Saudi Arabia. Aleppo is not part of Turkey. I mean, Turkey's close to capitulating. So send you here. Send you there. You will go to that city. And Trebizond's like the only last major city around here, so we'll do something like that. And hopefully that'll be enough for the capitulation. Switzerland's doing exactly what I wanted them to, was just kind of flood this area to the south. Mostly because this is actually going to make their front line too large. We could easily just walk in and capitulate them very, very easily. Oh, you guys are actually making progress. You know what? If you're making progress, just attack. I mean, the Spanish might just be really weak. Because the fact that we're getting completely green across the border and the border is made out of mountains feels like a pretty good indicator for us. Okay, Turkey has capitulated. Fantastic news. You're going to be here. Ground Army will invade Saudi Arabia from the north. You also need a plan. Thank you for the follow. Alpha 00 Seti? Seat? But now that you're... Like, now it's just hard to find who I need to invade. I will send you to here. Because we are going to need to invade Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, all those guys. We're still worth New Zealand, because New Zealand is the leader of the Allies. But we're kind of fine just allowing them to do nothing. You know, Bulgaria. 275 days, yeah. More agents are being captured, but I'm not, again, not worried about that. And why are you doing this? I don't even know what your front line is. Do not be over here. Your plan is very, very specific, which is let Switzerland use all their troops to kind of go southwards. Because once they do this, their northern areas are going to be less defended. And it works really well. Oh yeah, you guys also have no plans. So, 24 stack. Go to Ireland. Because we are justifying our war there. We'll get them killed. You... This will be done with these armies. Those colonies don't matter too much. So I guess I will put you in Miami for now. That seems like an okay place for you to be. Draw an offensive line here. You only have like 6 divisions, so this will be a pretty easy war. And when will you be done? You'll be done justifying in about 50 days. I do wonder at this point, like, who is Germany even trying to justify their wars to at this point? Also, Japan actually attacking Philippines for us. You've actually saved me a lot of time, Japan. I do appreciate that. I don't know, synthetic refineries? I don't even know what to build anymore. I have almost 1,000 factories just by myself. Which I feel is, like, pretty good. Once Spain is dead... we now want to keep... Now we want to move into, Now you want to move into Switzerland when there's only 1 division defending these border provinces. Yeah, so you come into here. Take their capital, take Zurich, and that'll basically be them capitulated. The plan, it works. I think. Yeah, they're already almost dead. So once we take Zurich, that will capitulate the Swiss. And there we go. It's as simple as that. So now that you are dead, we have an entire another 24 stack where I'm just like, what do I even do with you? But we need to take Iceland. So I guess you just hang out in this one port in Scotland. For now. We also have another, like, 100 factories. So you know what? Make a bunch of these guys. We're not using them quite yet, but at some point in the future, I'm sure we will. We do need research. We need actually the next level of naval invasion tech, just because it'll allow this to go by a little bit faster. 126 days is fine. Make all of our ships better. The only reason we need ships anymore is really just to invade these guys, and they shouldn't have much of a navy to speak of, I would say. Okay, so here we come with 100 divisions. Can we support 100 divisions in here? The answer is, like, not really. So you know what? Let's boost infrastructure and supplies. Yeah, we'll boost you to the top. Infrastructure's already at the top as well. And kind of just do that everywhere. And hopefully that makes a difference. Because against Brazil, I mean, how many troops does Brazil have? A decent amount. Brazil's actually trying to invade the Dominican Republic. And which that's fine. We will just immediately invade you. Green Army, you immediately push your way into Ireland. Will you play any mods today? Probably not. We're probably just finishing the World Conquest. Maybe we'll play something else afterwards. I'm not too sure quite yet. It's gonna be 85 days. 85 days. I think 85 days might be the cheapest. What about, like, Tibet? No, okay. 85 days no matter what. So, let's kill the Portuguese first. Okay, Ireland's joining the Allies. Again, not a huge surprise. They shouldn't live that long. They should be killed pretty quickly. Yeah, so you invade from this direction. You guys will invade from the south. And you will just attack when you can. And also be extremely aggressive about it. We need more ports to actually supply this territory if we can. Okay, Ireland's already capitulated. Not a huge surprise there. I guess we'll prepare an invasion from you to Reykjavik. I'm assuming the Icelandic, yeah, they have no divisions at all, so 2 trucks will be enough to do that invasion. We'll just get these guys ready to attack. You go here. I mean, it's nice. Just like we're just picking off countries one after another, just boom, 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 boom. Everybody gets destroyed. Maybe not Cyan. They still got a 20 days. It's less than a month from now. Not really a big deal at all. Yeah, so you guys go here. You push in that province. We could kill maybe Venezuela now. Let me just see. Would that be enough for the... Oh yeah, so Venezuela should capitulate once we take over their capital. Will that give us more supplies? I think so. Not a ton. But it will give a little bit. You guys also need better plans. Push your way to Galicia. All of you are on this front. And you also just push. This territory in Africa doesn't make any difference. This one Greek troop, he's trying to push some territory, but it's not going to get much done. Okay, Venezuela has died. Most of Venezuela is still occupied by Peruvian troops. And you're just a random troop. You go to purple, I guess. Like, I'm really not too sure where else wouldn't even make sense for you to go. How about you guys? You go to here. And I guess just strike force in these areas. And I'm even wondering if it makes sense to kind of kill... Okay, so Siam is done generating their war. You can immediately invade them. Well, you just immediately push your way through. And now... I guess we're going to go for you. 85 days. Portugal's going to be done in 50. But Siam shouldn't survive for too long. And by too long, I'm pretty sure like within like 3 days. They will just be very dead. How are supplies, though, down here? 71 out of 48. It's not great. Like, I can assure you of that. But also could be significantly worse. I'm actually trying to think. Like, maybe this is the time. Once Siam is dead... This might be the time to, invade New Zealand. Because, again, I think they are the only major power in the Allies left. Yeah, it's just New Zealand. You guys don't have a battle plan. Delete all your old orders. And you will be the invasion force. From here to there. To there. Thank you. The rest of you will just be in Sydney. All of you go down to Australia. Because if we kill New Zealand, that's going to get like 15 countries just completely occupied. Also, how much manpower have I lost in occupations? I'm actually curious. It's lagging that I clicked the button. That seems like a bad sign. Almost 1 million people have died just defending these territories. Yeah, it's Ostland. I don't know why it's shaped like this. But you know what? It is what it is. By the way, I guess I can make more of these, right? Yes, I can make one for Norway. Why not? We can also make one for Ukraine as well. I'm sure they're going to join... declare war on Norway. It is what it is. You know what? Let's get Ukraine out here as well. I mean, the borders look a little bit messy. There we go. So we get all of you guys in charge. And I'm sure it's fine. It's all good. We have superiority in these areas, which is nice. We do need to kill Peru to end this war. It allows us to focus all of our attention on defeating the Brazilians in Bolivia. Ecuador is still here. We need to kill them at some point. Also, how are you still alive? Yes, very aggressively push in. Take every city here. You're not doing too much, but I think that's fine. And you're just part of... And I guess, yeah, you're still part of the greater East Asian coalition here. We'll kill you off. You did lose some convoys, but it is what it is. Buying all these fleets. You're just going to escort ships here. Yeah, because, like, how many people are in the Allies? The answer is, like, half the world. But, I mean, manpower... Surprisingly, it's still pretty even. Mostly lost troops to Japan and Spain at this point, but... And Turkey. That's because at this point, we are just kind of sending wave after wave of our own troops at them. It'll work. Eventually. We'll get there. Yeah, once you're here, push to Lima. Unfortunately, we don't really have any super fast units. These are all pure, almost garbage infantry, but we have so many of them that the AI can't really stop us. Let's prepare invasions from here to here. You also prepare invasions from here to Havana. Like, how many troops do you guys have? 2 to 6. Not a ton. And how's research looking, by the way? We have 47 days until the landing craft is ready. I don't even know if we need any of this other stuff. Let's go for an air doctrine. Why not? Okay, Siam has capitulated. Each time we capitulate a country, they give us like 20,000 rifles. Which I would consider to be a pretty substantial amount. To get you guys ready. We have another tank division we'll send you into blue. And you guys are ready to go. We did lose some of the tanks, but that's fine. We have no friendly superiority, huh? Oh, because, yeah, they went all the way back up to the north. So what if we edit your plan? Kind of just attack everywhere at once. I'm fine taking casualties at this point. Also, a lot of these guys are actually apparently very weak. Casualties don't matter to me. If we lose 1 trillion men, we lose 1 trillion men if it means that we win the war in the end. So you'll be ready to go to war in about 35 days. Portugal will be ready in 4 days. So Portugal, be at war with them soon. After that, again, it doesn't really matter who we go to war with. Either way, they're going to join a faction. We might as well go for... You're actually 110 days. You're actually longer than most of the other ones. You're 85 days for Saudi Arabia. Yeah, let's do that one. We'll then declare war on Portugal. Are they going to join the Allies? They have joined Bolivia, which apparently people love joining Bolivia. I'm not too sure why. And you guys are slowly making your way towards Peru. I don't think Peru really has enough... They don't really have the men necessary. And I think you guys just... Whenever you can attack, just go for it. Sending 8 divisions over. How many troops does New Zealand have again? Somewhere between 16 and 109. Which is a lot. It's a very big range. You know how to install mods on cracked Hearthstone 4? No, not really. I just mostly use the workshop. I'm sure you can just, like, look it up, though. How to manually install Hearts of Iron 4 mods. We'll send you to Blue Army. That seems fine. Naval Tech is almost ready. You know what? Final level artillery, 93 days. I would consider that to be pretty cheap. And how are supplies looking here now? Honestly, not bad. In the Amazon rainforest, it's still not looking fantastic, but it's the Amazon rainforest. What the hell were you expecting? Yes, we'll get this going. Like, how many men could you guys possibly have? And as soon as you have dealt with these guys, you're going to draw a fallback line. So you might need more reinforcements down in New Zealand. Because I'm sure they have all their ports very well defended. There's a massive strike everywhere. That is a lot of troops you guys have. But they might be pretty weak. It's hard to say. Maybe we can secure a full hold here. Like, how fast can I build my own port? I can build a port, even at basic level 1, in a month. So if we could hold a port for that long... How about we have this tank drive all the way to the south as well? You guys need to be on last stand. Hold your ground for as long as possible. And you need to defend this province. Because this is where our port is going to be built. No, it's not. Our port is going to be built here. So hold on to that for as long as possible. How many troops are here? 9 divisions. But I think they might be abandoning our northern port. I say that. Yeah, no, this is... I mean, it's tricky for sure. Like, this is the problem with invading an island nation.